Mike Farrell here to entertain you with the help of the Moody Blues. I've been thinking the way people do about the things that matter to me and you. I've decided to do what I can and to find the kind of man I really am. I can see a world from here, and it sometimes makes me wanna disappear. Back to nature's where we belong. There's truth, just one truth, you know it can't be wrong. Wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever you say. Say it with love. Song called Say It With Love off an album from Moody Blues from 1991. Moody Blues is one of them bands I'm still, like Genesis, Peter Gabriel, I'm still discovering stuff from them I've never heard, mainly because 90% of what I have from them is on vinyl, which I don't always have the time to listen to. But, Moody Blues, they're one of those bands that, one of those old school bands that I wish I would have gotten to see live. It'll never happen now. Those guys are older than freaking Genesis, and even Phil Collins is sitting down when they tour now, and they don't really go too far beyond Europe. But in 2010, I almost would have seen them in 2010. They came around my neck of the woods in 2010, believe it or not, and damn it, I found out the day after the event. It's like, son of a... And it wouldn't even cost that much money to see them. But I have another CD from them that features photographs from inside the Albert Hall. So now when I hear that Beatles song, now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall. Now I have a visual. I know what the Albert Hall looks like inside. No idea what it looked like outside before I got that CD, but I did have some idea what it looked like from the outside, but no idea what it looked like from the inside till I bought that CD. A friend of my father's, a traveling salesman, actually took a trip to Europe, and the Albert Hall was one of the things he recorded. I put that guy's stuff on DVD for him. That's why I knew what the Albert Hall looked like from the outside. But anyways, inside, let's just say there's a lot of red. The album from Moody Blues is called Keys to the Kingdom. Keys to the Kingdom. Now it's you could argue, is it keys, plural, or key to the kingdom? You could argue, should it be keys to the kingdom or key to the kingdom? So I was philosophizing about this in my head, and I think, it's true, there is one key, but one could argue there's billions of ways to get, to get a key. And there could be there's probably more than one door to the kingdom, but that one key opens up every door, so once you find the key, you should be all good. That's how I figured it anyways, but because there's another song on there, I hope and pray, I hope and pray every day, yeah, I hope and pray every day, it's you. It's you. You could be the one key. I hope and pray it's you, the one key to the kingdom. So, another verse from that Say It With Love song from Moody Blues. Another verse he sings, I don't care how long this video ends up being. Anyways, the second verse of that Say It With Love song, I remember a long time ago when I heard those guitars and I wished it so. I was captured, I wanted to stay, to hear that kind of music every day. Certain songs all around the world, I saw the smiling faces of the boys and girls. I was destined to reply in grace. There was just one thing I knew I had to say. Kids, wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever you say, say it with love. Awesome song. You just hear a song and it's just this is an awesome song. There's so much negativity, especially nowadays. But what an awesome song. Say it with love. Yeah, definitely got to get back to nature, like one of the things the song says. But I was thinking, I think 12 weeks hibernation, like the bears do, would probably be a little too extreme for humans. But I don't see any problem with a 6-week partial hibernation. In other words, the last 3 weeks of January and the first 3 weeks of February, not doing a whole lot beyond just going to work, going home, and going to bed. Why fight nature, I mean, geez, spring, summer, and fall, I can get by on 5.5 to 6 hours sleep anyways. That seems to suffice. I mean, if I gotta live in the Midwest, I might as well just embrace the nature of the whole thing, The sun's blaring. I hope you can see me. But I'm heading over to a place called Sorge. It's a local meat place. You can get sometimes you can get lucky and get some quality cold cuts. Apparently a lot of bikers go there. And I'm thinking, well, hell, if that's where Hell's Angel goes to get their cold cuts, that's good enough for me. Yeah, it's true. They're a little, they can be a little pricey, but as long as you're not eating like a horse and you're eating like a human. These days I focus more, I'm more interested in quality as opposed to quantity. Anyways. Besides, I like helping small businesses. God knows, especially with the current administration, they don't make it easy for small businesses. Anywho. So the last verse on that Moody Blues song. Underneath the sea of doubt, heard a million voices screaming, "Let me out! Let me out!" For this doubt to never return, there is just one lesson that we've got to learn. Wherever we go, whatever we do, whatever we say, say it with love. What a good song. Say it with love. That does 1991 Moody Blues album called Keys to the Kingdom. And then I was also listening to Tom Scott. Side 1 of the tape, really not much there worth talking about, but side 2 is pretty good, I have to admit. It's primarily like jazz rock, except for one track, which definitely had a bit of reggae in it. Song called Burnham Bump. Burnham Bump. B-U-R-U-N-D. Bump. And to me, if they ever make a live-action version of Donkey Kong, that song should be on the soundtrack, I think. But side 2 of the tape was pretty good, primarily jazz rock. Tom Scott, 1983. The first song, the title is Gotta Get Out of New York. Yeah, I'm sure that's the sentiments of a lot of people right now who live in New York. And it sounded like a little bit like Blondie's Rapture. The guy even kind of sort of raps a little bit in it, although the horn is a little different. But that's what it. And there was another song in there called Lollipoppin. It was an instrumental, except for a synthesized voice singing Lollipoppin, Lollipoppin. That was kind of neat. I contributed to 1983. I don't know if that was before or after that Kojak show. I never watched that show, but my understanding, the guy, there was a detective dude, he sucked on lollipops to quit smoking. And if I recall reading when I was a kid that he's supposed to be the actress Jennifer Aniston's godfather. Or goddad or whatever. Kelly Levatis, I think his name is, or something like that. Anyway, so there was also an instrumental version of the song, The Biggest Part of Me. Remember, make a wish, baby. I'm still trying to figure out if that's Doobie Brothers, or that band from the '70s, Ambrosia. The '70s soft rock, Ambrosia. I know some people, they might have turned some of those into new age country, quote unquote. They take a lot of '70s soft rock song and rebrand them as new age country. But I didn't have time to look it up. I don't know what, but yeah, you're the biggest part of me. We can wash away the past so that we may start anew. Ooh, 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 yeah. I gotta find out if it's Doobie Brothers or Ambrosia or somebody else. Anyways, well, that's all I got for this one, I think. So remember, wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever you say, say it with love. What a positive song. Mike Perlack, thank you for your time.